When did you actually get
We
here?
got here at 6 o'clock yesterday evening.
They have no idea what they're in for. It's gonna be a really crazy time.
There's a lot of people lined up there.
Poor baby ended up with paralysis of the lower lip.
So this is where all the adoption applications are being processed today. So you'll want to be in on part of that. I kind of want you guys just floating around once the event starts, so you can kind of see all different aspects. You know, maybe follow an adopter through the whole process, or sit in here for a while and just kind of absorb all you can from this. I will be in there doing adoption applications today. This is where all the microchips and vaccines are going to be kept for this building. And then that's the arena. So we're going to have 2 trainers working back and forth with the adopters today. So one trainer is going to be in there working with the adopters, making sure they're the right match for the horse. And the other one's going to be in here. So there's just going to be people going back and forth. You'll see the system once it's rolling in. There's a lot of people lined up. They're all here to adopt horses. It's going to be a very chaotic day. When did y'all get here last night?
About 8:30.
8:30. 10 o'clock. And spent the night in the van with 2 kids. So people have been coming, getting their numbers. And only one. Oh.
Be able to just come back and park, say, somewhere up on the
Yeah,
road
you
too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, we have a whole bunch of volunteers today. If you're not wearing a Horse Plus shirt, I want you to put on a blue wristband if you want to pass those out to everyone. This horse is just really agitated. He was probably a big lick horse, and so for him having all these people, he probably thinks he's going to get sored, and that's where they do the big thing, and it's very scary for him right now. So we'll get him out and we'll continue this staff meeting, because my mind is going to be worried about him. All right, let him go. Stephanie and I are doing the adoption applications at Stephanie. We're going to be in the office. Every person has to go through us before they can adopt a horse. Maybe one of you is like, hey, I heard them say something about taking a horse to auction. I heard them say something that makes me feel uncomfortable. You have to go with your gut feeling over anything with this, because a piece of paper can lie, pictures can lie. It's our interaction with those people that are going to make the difference, and we're going to know if they're good to adopt to or not, and their experience with the horse. So the trainers ultimately have the right of saying, you know, no, this horse isn't the right match for you. But we don't want to just push any horse with any person. After they go through the trainers and they find the horse they want, they're gonna come here. This is the adoption table. We got our awesome vet, Dr. Scott, here. He's gonna be doing the health checks. He'll probably be set up over here. Anyone has a concern with a horse or something, he can help them out with those questions. So we've got this great search and rescue team. They're going to be helping with traffic. This is Cindy and Nate. They're all the way from Wisconsin. They are here because we are mentoring them as part of the Horse Rescue Heroes, and so they're going through a week of boot camp with us.
They have no idea what they're in for. It's gonna be a really crazy time. I almost feel sorry for them.
They're probably going to be exhausted by the end of this week, because we got a crazy schedule for them. So, and they're here to kind of bounce around and see what this process is like, because they want to take it home to their organization and replicate what we're doing here.
So before we could open the gates, we had to go into the fields and get all the adoptable horses caught up and ready for all the adopters that was coming.
You've put a spell on me, and I hope that you never decide to set me free. The way you're moving, it's got me moving my own feet. The greatest feeling that I could ever dare to dream is you forever moving next to me. Let's not waste time, oh, take this slow. We've got miles behind us, but miles to go. So let's just break this down to the simplest truth. You and I as one will always be better than two. The leaves ain't waiting, their colors changing like the times. And I'm taking, darling, would you be mine?
So now that all the horses are caught up, we're ready to finally get to open the gates and get this event started.
Let's not waste time, oh, take this slow. We got miles behind us, but miles to go. So let's just break this down to the simplest truth. You and I as one will always be better than two. Let's not waste time, oh, take this slow. We've got miles behind us, but miles to go. So let's just break this down to the simplest truth.
When people started coming in the office, it got super busy. Stephanie and I had so many adoption applications to do.
You guys are an hour behind us. Oh, right. Okay, so we left at 2 at our time. And we didn't get here till 8:30 your guys' time.
Yes.
Are we good? So
We're good. Okay.
My dad's name is John and mine's John.
Okay.
And hers is Jessica Easton.
At the beginning, there was a lot of excitement.
are y'all number 7? Yes. Fantastic. I love your info. That's perfect.
I'll find out.
So we were here last time before we told
For
you.
now.
Yeah. With the big red one.
Misfit Farms, because there's my dogs. You see how they are. In the bed.
Yeah. Y'all have
Been approved.
with us and approved.
You got here a little bit early for the event. When did you actually get
Got
here?
here at 6 o'clock yesterday evening, which we come from Cadiz, Kentucky. We left about 3. We got lost a couple of times, but we left and went to Walmart to get some drinks and stuff. And then when we come back, there's 2 trucks in front of us. But we're happy that we was number 3. As long as we got something, that's all that matters.
We'll go and meet with the trainer. If you pick a horse that you like, then you'll start filling out the adoption paperwork, which is in that bigger barn. Dr. Scott will help you get your health certificate that you need so you can get your horses back to Kentucky. Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, Tina. So she's adopted from us, and we've talked to her about different horses that we have. She's really interested in Bubba. Okay. And Bubba is the horse that is paralyzed on his bottom lip. Okay. He's super sweet, super well trained, an awesome horse. So we think that these two, when they meet, that it will work out. So we're hopeful for it.
Yep, because my place is called Misfit Farms.
So he'd fit right in. He'd fit right in.
Hey, babe. Hey, baby.
Make me up. Okay. Make me up. Yeah.
Take your time. There you go. Good calming, freshness. Bubba seems like he's going to be a very good boy. Bubba? You going home with me? You going to go home with me? Some hay and some grain. Good boy. Good boy. Okay. You ready for me?
I am. Who do you get to adopt today?
Just one.
Bubba! Oh, that's awesome. He's such a big sweetheart.
I have 3 dogs, a cat, peacocks, some chickens, and that's pretty much about it.
And current vaccines, current Coggins.
Okay. And the way people's been stealing horses, and I just
Yeah, it's
up
crazy.
around Madisonville, they was talking about how they was shooting them and stuff, and I just,
Oh man, that's not
it's
good.
bad.
Okay, so if you want to go ahead and get your horse or have somebody bring your horse over here, we'll go ahead and do an adoption picture.
Okay.
Here we go. Hi. Hello. There we go. We got it.
We got bony mass under here. We think his jaw's been broken. And
Little baby.
ended up with a little paralysis of the lower lip right
Yeah.
He can move his tongue so he can still eat.
Well, I mean, he's got paralyzed lip, but that's not going to be no big deal. I mean, as long as he's fattens up and he's rideable, we're all good to go. I'm ready to go, aren't you?
It was very nice to meet
Yes,
you.
you too.
And if you need anything, just give us a call. You know, we're always here. If you have any questions about them or whatever, you can call in anytime. Okay. It's nice to meet you.
You too. Have a good
And
day.
he has your paperwork.
Okay,
so.
thank you. Thank you.
very much, ma'am. Thanks for giving us a
Thrilled.
call.
Y'all just don't know how happy I am.
Oh, we're very happy for him. Thank you. Thank you.
Come to find me a forever home for a horse. I've called my place Misfit Farms because I take in mainly horses and stuff that nobody wants.
Bubba's adoption was just one of the 42 adoptions that we had.
It was really neat to see people driving 8 hours to come here to adopt, and then getting that satisfaction from adopting, just seeing people so excited.
So you're gonna get her?
Of course.
Aw, that's awesome.
Go ahead and call your husband, you know, assuming everything goes good. And
Okay.
have him have this.
And then he can come on it this way.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right.
All right.
Thank you so much.
You call
It
me.
was nice meeting you.
Thank you so much.
I'm sorry? 2 hot dogs. 2 hot dogs. You want to go ahead and put that? You're very welcome. You're very welcome.
We're so happy that we had such a great turnout today.
But I know a love like this doesn't come around every day. And I just can't bring myself to give up right now. Not this way. 'Cause I love you and I wanna hold you when we're old and gray. Oh, but love like this don't come around, don't come around every day. Never been quite sure of myself or anyone else, but here I am with you. So I put my hesitations on the shelf, 'cause this is what I choose. This will be the easiest thing if I let it, and I can't be too afraid to fall.
All right, so this is a 50% off coupon. It's good until November 30th, 2019. You guys can come back and get 50% off of an adoption for a horse. It is,
So I had some adopters that were wanting to look at this horse, and so I took it out to the round pen to try to lunge it and maybe saddle it and try to ride it for these potential adopters. And as I was lunging him, he just kind of tried to jump the fence, and he ended up between 2 panels and got his foot caught between the 2 panels. Then, you know, he tried to back up and he fell over, so he was stuck. So after we were able to separate the panels, he was able to get back up. The vet evaluated him and he did just fine. That potential adopter actually took him home that day and was still interested in him. So it was a great ending for that horse.
It's gonna be Sport Rock.
Shut the gate?
No, he's good.
That worked perfect.
There you go. Good boy. Come on.
We got them a good home, so people look happy. The horses, I think they'll be happy, so it's win-win.
We love you so much. She's a non-touchy person. She's like, please, no. Oh, there it is.
We have officially sold all of our hot dogs and hamburgers that we had buns for.
Woohoo! Awesome.
So
Y'all are doing great.
It is awesome. We did 44 burgers and like 40 hot dogs.
Our shelter is like completely empty of adoptable horses.
I just want to thank Horse Plus Humane for what they do, because at least in the state of Tennessee, I've been here about 25 years, there is a need for a horse rescue.
So I just want to say a huge thank you to each and every person that came out and volunteered their time to make this event just a huge success. Every event we've done has gotten better and better and smoother, and it's because of each one of you coming and all your hard work and your dedication, and we're helping so many horses. We adopted out over 30 horses today, and that's amazing. It's a huge, huge thing.
Well, I told Tanya I was preparing a speech and she hasn't gotten to read it yet, so I apologize in advance if it offends her. But if y'all don't know, this is Tanya Preisner. She founded Horse Plus Humane Society. In 2003 is when we started rescuing horses. She was just a newlywed at that time. She happened to be my newlywed. That was 6,000 horses ago. This lady is responsible for 6,000 horses being rescued. I think that's amazing.
Everybody makes fun of me and Tawny because we sit in the air conditioning in the office, and we're the first people that have to do the evaluation. So, I mean,
So
I
we
just
should
think
feel sorry for you?
no, we're not. You're not
just
feel
saying.
sorry for me.
In the AC.
It's actually more stressful than people think.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like, yes, it's in the air conditioning, but I have to, like, Tawny and I have to look at these applications.
I can't believe we had people lining up the day before the event.
Oh, I know. It was absolutely insane. And it just kept going all the way down.
It was just, people were so excited about adopting, and it just made the whole event so amazing to see so many people coming forward to adopt a horse, go through the screening process, be matched with the horses with the trainers. It was just so exciting from the very beginning.
Oh, I know. And it's almost a ghost town here now. There's hardly no horses. I mean, 42 were adopted.
42 were adopted. The barn's like empty.
I know. It's just, what are we going to do?
Rescue more.
Yep, exactly.
And what I thought was so neat was there's so many little kids that were just so excited getting like their first horse.
Oh, I know. So many of them came, for their first horse, and the fact that a rescue was their first horse is just very heartwarming.
Yeah, no, for sure. And I remember the first time I got my first horse, a little kid, and it was just so exciting. And to make so many memories and everything happen here today because of this adoption event. And then also thinking, where would those horses be without Horse Plus Humane Society?
Without Horse Plus, without being able to get to the auctions, rescue them, rehab them, and then the amazing adopters coming and giving them new homes and new second chance to life. It was just absolutely phenomenal.
I think we as rescuers can get caught up in the rescue a lot of times. And we get so emotionally connected and just, we give it our all during a rescue, but to see them get adopted and just start their new lives, it makes it so worth it.
It does. It can be very draining sometimes being in the rescue business, and you feel like you're constantly just spinning your wheels, but then getting to see 42 souls going to new homes today, it just makes you realize that what you're doing is completely worth it.
And they're approved homes.
Oh,
it's
yes,
not,
approved.
yeah, it's not like we just, gave away a bunch of horses. Every adopter had to go through an adoption screening process, fill out an adoption application, fill out the adoption contract, the first right of refusal, and we're always here for these horses. Even if they have to come back, we're here for them.
Exactly. So, I mean, either way, it's just such a better turnout than what those horses could have ended up.
There are horses across the United States that need homes. If you can adopt a horse, check out your local horse rescue, see what horses they have for adoption, and adopt a horse. Change not only your life, but the horse's life that you adopt.